What's up, guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase video, and this is part 2 on the localized weather mod. And this is I'm going to be showcasing all the tornadoes, cyclones, and probably extra stuff if I manage to somehow make it work. So yeah, this is the F1 tornado. Obviously I did skip one, but that's the weather machine, so I put that down for the video and to showcase it. So that's the F1. So if you want to spawn in a tornado, this is the command for it if you didn't see the first part, if you didn't see part 1 yet. So this is the command: weather 2 storm create F0. And I just created a new tornado. As you can see, there's 2 cyclones up there. It just looks it looks a little bit buggy because I spawned it like right over here, so it's yeah, it's gonna pick up those. Now these tornadoes do have a chance of increasing their size or even dying, so it really depends now. Let's get the radar and see what's going on real quick. I know these 2 over here, F0 and F1. That F1 is not moving because obviously that one's gonna stay like that forever, and this one is probably gonna increase at some point. I don't know. So yeah, let's do the EF3 now. I mean EF3, EF2. Storm create F2. Yes, I'm not going to be cutting these out just because I want people to know the commands, just in case you guys want to spawn in your own tornadoes with this mod. So here's the F2. The F2 is a little bit bigger than the F1 in size. You know, I'm actually gonna turn this off because it's really annoying, this tornado. I'm just gonna break that. There you go. And yeah, all that. Oh, yep, there goes all the animals. They go to the next tornado. So yeah, that goes to F2. The F0 is all the way over there. So, and I do want to check up on these tornadoes just to make sure they're not doing too crazy stuff. Okay, yeah, that tornado is dead. It's dying and it's decreasing. So soon that's going to become a windstorm, and this one is still decreasing in size. So let's do the F3. Oh, forgot to put 2 at the end over here. Storm create F3. So here's an F3. The F2 is decreasing. The F3 just oh, there goes the radar. Yeah, even these blocks can be picked up. Like pretty much the blocks, like pretty much kind of any blocks can get picked up at this point. There's 3 tornadoes on the ground at the same time now. That one is going pretty far and it's moving pretty quick as well. The F2 is going this way and the F3 is just stationary. So as you can see, the F3 just a little bit bigger in size compared to the F2. So now we're gonna do the F4. So let's do this: weather 2 storm create F4. Yeah, and the F4 is pretty wide, as you can see, so I'm gonna try to get out of its path here. Yeah, so yeah, there's the F4. It's pretty big. I don't think you can really tell, but because of the F3, but this thing is wide. Like that thing is wide. And yes, this is also the command if you want to kill all the storms. So weather 2 storm, and yep, you can just do that. There you go. All the storms are dead now. Yeah, all tornadoes are dead. So now we can move on to the monster in this mod, and that is the F5. Oops, I once again always forget to put the 2 at the end. Storm create F5. Here we go. Well, it's a little bit buggy. So we're gonna have to let's give the tornado a little bit of time to, like, you know. So this is the F5. This thing is huge in size. These tornadoes do become, I think, the more they increase in size, the more destructive they also become. So yeah, look how big that F5 is. It's quite messed up. It looks like the Cyclone, but it's not really Cyclone. Yeah, F5, it's increasing. I wish I can go into normal world and like just go into normal world and see if we have like any active storms like happening on our own without me doing anything. So I hit auto jump, so annoying. Okay, F5 is kind of just sitting there really. So let's move on to the cyclones now. We got C1, so weather 2 storm create C0. if you don't know what a C0 is, it's pretty much C stands for category of the hurricane, like how strong it is. And this is a C0, so it's pretty weak. And as a C0, like you have the exact same icon, but like the cyclones have, you know, the different letter, and they also have the different particles on the tornado. And the F5 is dead. Actually, no, it's not dead, but it's just decreasing. And cyclones do move pretty quickly as well, I think. Yeah, that thing is moving fast. Jeez. Look how big that cyclone is. It's in a category with 0 as well, so it's pretty weak. When it comes to cyclones, cyclones are a lot more weaker than the tornadoes. Even if it's a C5, they're a lot more weaker. So let's do the C1. To storm, create C1. Oops. Oh, I messed it up. I will do it again. C1. There's the C1. Category 1. So none of these are actually growing in size. All of them, every time I spawn in one of them, they just kind of die out, really, so... Category 1 is a lot quicker, as you can see, spins a lot faster. And there's so many... Okay, I'm just gonna kill all of these, because there's just too many. Weather to storm... Just kill all of these, there's just too many. Yep, there goes everything. Kaboom. F5 is dead, so let's do the C2. Storm, create, C2. So we'll do the category 2 right next to us. So there's the C2. It's just a little bit faster than the category 1. It's a little bit wider as well, it's pretty big. You know, let's just do all of them at the same time. Weather to storm, create, C3. Oh! There goes my radar. Oh, there goes again. Yeah, but they're both right over here, so I'm gonna have to back up. The C3 is a lot wider than the C2, as you can see. This thing is pretty big now. They're getting huge. From C5, then this thing goes absolutely crazy. So yeah, let's put this thing over here. Weather to storm, create C4. Oh, yep, there's the C4. As you can see, there's the C4. This thing is extremely fast. Oh, I almost sneezed. I'm trying to keep it in. Okay, there's the C4. A lot more faster, as you can see. Oh, that's the C4. It's a little bit faster than the C3. It's pretty big. And before we do the C5, I'm just gonna kill all these, just because oh shoot. They're all in my way. Oh my gosh, come on. There you go. Just get out of here. Just get out of here. Oh, we're the pixely stuff. Let's do the C5, the last hurricane. Or cyclone, I should say. Gray C5. Oops. C5. Oh, the strongest cyclone in the whole game is this. It's very wide. It's extremely fast. Look at the particles and the way they go. And then, like I said, cyclones can only happen in biomes that like have like lakes and stuff. Like that's where they happen. And tornadoes can happen pretty much anywhere in the world. So yeah. Sandstorms can only happen in the desert, obviously, and water spouts can also happen when there's a lake or, you know, something like that. So there's that. I don't think I can do a water spout, but I'm gonna try. Weather to storm, create, spout. Okay, there's a spout. So that's the spout right there. It doesn't pop up on the radar, but actually no, it does pop out on the radar. It's a windstorm. So unfortunately, if you're not on water, then you know look how crazy look how violent that thing is. Jeez, and that's a C5 and it's weakening. So yeah, if you do it on land, then the storm will just become a windstorm. It's not really truly a tornado. But if you're on water, it literally like it's pretty much like an F0, but like a bluish color. And I'm not lying to you. I'm being 100% serious about it. I just don't have any water here to showcase. So. Yeah, and I can't really go into normal world because it's going to be a lot more laggy, and I don't think I'm going to be able to... My PC is not going to be able to handle it. So unfortunately I cannot really showcase that right now. And the sandstorm as well, I can't really showcase that because I'm not in the desert biome, so yeah. So yeah, that category 0G, that's gonna decrease a little bit. These storms, some of them like last for a long time, especially the tornado. Like an F5 tornado lasts for a while, like 5 minutes. They last for a very, very long time. So yeah, I'm not gonna kill this. I'm just gonna leave it do its own thing. All I want this thing to do is just decrease in size. Let's try to see if I can do a sandstorm. I don't think I can. Sandstorm. Find spot to spawn. As you can see, because I'm in a grassy area and there's like no sand, obviously mod doesn't let me spawn it in. And there's another storm developing right above me because I spawned this one in. And it's also strengthening, so that could become a tornado in a little bit, probably 10 minutes, 5 minutes. So that was all the commands you could have, like, that's all the commands for every cyclone, tornado. Even the spout worked because it pop up as it worked, but obviously because I'm not in water, it doesn't work. It doesn't want to spawn in, as well as the sandstorm. So that's really it for this, for part 2 of this. I said I was gonna do this. It's only the commands, nothing else. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe.